You're talking about on-location shoots, everything like that earlier, and how much staff it takes to like run a shoot. So if we're coming in, someone's hiring you, let's say we're doing like a car commercial, how many trades people are involved with, that kind of a production?
Yeah, it depends on the project. You saw the shoot we had going on in here earlier.
Yeah.
There was, maybe 6 or 7 people. It was a smaller scale type production.
Yeah.
But we've had dozens of people on set in here. On location, it can be up to hundreds of people. It just depends on what the project is. And then a lot of times, if we're working with kind of A-level talent, that kind of stuff, then especially with the pandemic considerations, we have to be a lot more careful. So if it's like athletes or actors and actresses, it's we take into consideration not having as many people on set in those circumstances. And so, but yeah, there's so much that goes into a production. So obviously you have creative development that happens early on in a project's pipeline, and then after that, if we land on a creative that everyone's happy with, then we go into pre-production, and that consists of your camera department, your grip and electric department, your props, art, wardrobe, food, what we call craft services. So many things that go into that side of the project. Then you go into the shoot, and all of those departments, they come to life, and they bring the project to life. And then after that, there's a whole nother phase, which is post-production. And then you have editors, visual effects artists, colorists, sound designers, audio mixers, engineers. There's so much that goes into every project, and depending on the scope of the project, it scales. So it can be as few as a few people on set, which this environment allows for that to be done pretty effectively, because there's so much that so many variables that you don't deal with that you would on location.
Totally.
Like if you're on location and you're shooting in a park scene in a neighborhood, or on a sidewalk, you have to have PAs, production assistants, who are standing and blocking traffic, and asking people not to go.
Permitting and stuff.
Yeah. There's so much that goes into it. Here, that's not something you have to worry about. And so, virtual production isn't best for every single type of shot or every single type of project. But as it gets better, kind of like you were saying, it's getting better and better. I think we're going to find a lot more uses for it.